Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Courtney Ryan, and today we're going to be reacting to a little video here. This is from TikTok, which I know a lot of you despise. However, there is some great reaction content over on there. So we have a TikTok here today. We're going to watch together all the way through, and then I will share my thoughts afterwards, per usual.
Going on dates with high quality guys, actually insane. I'm like going on a date with a high quality guy. Because of him, I'm turning my Instagram on private. I don't even feel the need to post on social media really anymore. He makes me want to have a sourdough starter just ready at my house at all times. He makes me want to have eucalyptus hanging from my shower. Crop tops, I want to throw them all away and only dress like Sophia Richie now. I have never been more on top of going to the gym. This is your sign and mine to only spend your time and energy on high quality guys because, may I say, it is amazing being so motivated and inspired by someone else to step my shit up versus trying to convince someone's son to be a man. Night and day, baby.
And the little text on the screen said, high quality guys, and like a little handshake emoji, being in my feminine energy. So we're going to talk all about this. We're going to dissect it, go through it, and I'm going to share my thoughts. I did a video recently reacting to a TikTok of a girl talking about the reality of dating a high value man that had gone viral. And it actually reminded me a lot of this one, and this one went viral as well. So I figured, let's give it a go. First, I want to start by talking about what is a high quality man. Now, this is going to look different for everyone as we all have varying values and traits that we deem to be high quality depending on us. I'll share what it means to me personally. It would be a good man who has integrity, a man who is kind, hardworking, respectful, honest, who has self-discipline, a man who is husband material. When I say all these things, I feel like I'm just talking about my husband because I chose wisely. Watching this as someone who, in my opinion, is married to a high quality man, I think she's absolutely right. And what she's saying is true. The people you hang out with can influence your beliefs, your behaviors, your attitudes, and even your future opportunities. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive, driven individuals can inspire you to grow, while negative influences can lead to more detrimental outcomes or hinder your personal development. So your circle and those that you choose to surround yourself with absolutely matters. Hang around 5 smokers and you'll probably be the 6th. Hang around 5 people who are in shape and you'll also probably be the 6th. So it's not a surprise that the person that you choose to be with romantically has a great impact on you and your life and your behaviors and your decisions. I want to touch a little bit on the feminine energy aspect of this because I think there's so much info online on masculine and feminine energy and the roles that men and women take on in relationships, which I think a lot of the time can really lack nuance and come across incredibly cringe in the process too. But I do absolutely think your partner should bring out the best in you, all energy aside here, whatever that might look like for you specifically. A good man will make a woman feel safe and secure both physically and emotionally. And I think that's what a lot of women are referring to when they talk about a feminine energy. I really think when two people are able to embrace their masculine and feminine energy to the fullest, it makes you feel more connected, more passionate, and can create a healthier relationship dynamic. And really, I think that comes down to, do you make each other feel safe and secure physically, emotionally? Are you supportive? Are you encouraging? Are you kind? Are you a good listener? I mean, there are so many different things that fall into this, but I think when you are with someone who is a good partner, you become better yourself. And I think that's what we should all be striving for. And she mentioned throughout the video a lot of different things that this high quality man was making her want to do for herself, right? And it's not about completely changing yourself to fit a mold of what someone wants you to be. That's not the point that I'm trying to make. I think it's more about realizing what your values are and what is genuinely important to you, and how you can be a better partner as well. I think we should all be working towards that. She said, he makes me want to turn my Instagram on private, probably because you don't feel the need to get validation from strangers anymore. Good thing. He makes me want to have a sourdough starter. As someone who has a sourdough starter and who frequently makes sourdough bread, it's honestly therapeutic. So good for you, girlfriend. She said crop tops. I want to throw them all away and only dress like Sophia Richie now. She said she's never been more on top of going to the gym, which is a good thing. I think someone who inspires you to take care of yourself is a good partner. Now, I'm not saying someone who's forcing you to go or telling you that you're ugly and fat. It's not what we're talking about here. I think a lot of people take things that way. But you should be with someone who challenges you and who motivates you and who is a good influence in your life. You know, she also said, it's amazing being so motivated and inspired by someone else to step up my game versus trying to convince someone's son to be a man. And it might sound harsh, but she knows that dating people you consider to be high quality is only possible if you meet those standards yourself. In order to be with the type of man she wants, she has to be the type of woman that he would want too. This is common sense, and I think the powerful thing about being with someone who is great, who has standards, boundaries, who has integrity and self-discipline. I mean, I could continue to list off positive attributes forever here, but the great thing about that is that it can make you better in the process too, if you're open to it and you really want to be the best partner that you can be. I think it's so important to be with someone who challenges you, who helps hold you accountable, and who pushes you to be better. The person that you're with should make you want to strive to be the best that you can be. My husband and I, for example, both consistently encourage and support each other in doing this so that we can both be even better together. And again, this is not about going into a relationship with the intention of changing someone. I don't think we can go in with that expectation. We have to accept people as they are or not be with them. But I do think being with a great person makes you want to be great too. Or at least that's been my personal experience, and it's been a wonderful one. I owe so much of where I'm at today to the relationship that I have with my husband and how it has made me better in every single aspect of my life, not just, romantically. Watching him be so motivated and driven running his business makes me want to do better for my business. Watching him take care of his health and well-being and go on runs and go to the gym when he doesn't feel like it necessarily has made me do the same thing. And I think when you do this as a team and you support each other and encourage each other and just really root each other on and are sort of each other's biggest fan and supporter, you get so much farther than being with someone who holds you back or who encourages you to be complacent or not go after your goals. And that's just been my experience. And at the end of the day, I think it's always important to remember that you have to be someone that the person you want to be with would also want to be with too. And it's really refreshing to see someone online who understands that you can have room for improvement and there are ways that you can better yourself in a relationship, and doesn't just go into the relationship thinking, I don't need to change anything about myself, I'm perfect the way that I am, or like an I am the table type of mindset. I don't think people who go into relationships with that mindset typically are the best partners. I know we have to leave room for nuance. It's not always black and white, but I think people who are open to growing and evolving and becoming better are people who often make wonderful partners. And again, I've experienced that firsthand, so I'm obviously speaking from my own personal experience. And I will also say, as I've said so many times on this channel before, that I do think the person that you choose to be with, the person that you decide to marry, is the most important decision that you will ever make in your entire life. So choose wisely. It can be the reason for your great successes or your great downfalls. It can lead you in a positive direction or a negative one. And at the end of the day, the choice is yours to make. But I agreed with her from my own personal experience, and I really enjoyed this video. So I hope that you guys all liked it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be in the loop for when I release new content. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me over on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. I love connecting with all of you guys over on there as well. Let me know down in the comments, do you agree? Do you disagree? Have you ever experienced this firsthand? What has your experience been dating people who made you better versus people who maybe didn't? I would just love to hear about your experiences if you're open to sharing. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.